Well, hello, my algebra. This is part 2 of the arithmetic sequences. So if it's an arithmetic sequence, and in second semester we're going to learn something called a geometric sequence, that means you have a list of numbers that work the pattern. So you can write it as a formula. So let's say we're given the formula, and it says I want the first and I want the third number in the list. Well, the neat thing about having a formula is you just put the first in here, the number 1, the first item in the list. So the first one, I'd go 3 plus, put 1 for n, the item, the first item in the list, minus 1 times 4. Well, 1 minus 1 is 0 times 4 is 0, so the first item in the list is 3. So the third item in the list, we put 3 in there. So I'd have 3 plus 3 minus 1 times 4. So that'd be 3 plus 3 minus 1 is 2, and you may use a calculator during the final. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 would be 11. So I know that the list would be 3, comma, something in the second spot. The third item is 11. Now I can find the second one. I don't need to. It just says find the first and third. But the second would be 2 minus 1 is 1, times 4 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So notice I'm adding 4 each time. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11, and that's what this number is. What's being added each time. And this is your starting value. So for this one, I know negative 2 is my first item in the list, but to use the formula of the first one, I put 1 in for n for the first one. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 plus negative 2 is negative 2. So if I want the fourth item in the list, so I'd go negative 2 plus 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus negative 2 is 7. So if you have a sequence, that's how you find the specific item you're looking for, the item in a certain spot on the list. So for this one, if I said I want the first and the 10th item, well, the first one's easy. That's this, the starting value. I'm adding 2 each time. But to show you, be 4 plus 1 minus 1 times 2. 1 minus 1 is 0 times 2 is 0, plus 4 is 4. The 10th item would be 4 plus 10 minus 1 times 2. 10 minus 1 is 9, times 2 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. So I have 2 more. For this arithmetic sequence, and I'm told it's arithmetic, you have to be told, I want you to find the second and the fourth location. I know the first one's 5. And for this one, find the fourth and the sixth one. I know the first one's 10. I know this one we're adding 3 each time. I know this one we're adding 4. So the second spot better be 8. 5 plus 3. But go ahead and find those 4 terms. Freeze the video and then turn me back on. Okay, so the second spot, you go 5 plus 2 minus 1 times 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. Times 3 is 3 plus 5 is 8. Then the fourth spot, would be 5 plus 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3 times 3 is 9 plus 5 is 14. How'd you do, my peeps? Not bad? I hope so. Hope you did good. Here I want the fourth and the sixth. The item in the fourth spot of the list of numbers. I know the first one's 10, and I'm adding 4 each time. So it'd be 10 plus 4 minus 1 times 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 10 is 22. 10 plus 6 minus 1 times 4. 6 minus 1 is 5, times 4 is 20, plus 10 is 30. Because we're adding 4, the fifth spot, 22 plus 4 is 26. Then the sixth spot is 30. We're adding 4 each time. So we'll go over this some more tomorrow. So now you're going to work on the review sheet or watch some previous videos that have to do with the review for the final. Thank you very much. Hang in there.